Today we're opening a holocron to explore a fascinating alternate path in the Star Wars universe. What if Qui-Gon Jinn had survived his duel with Darth Maul and trained Anakin Skywalker himself? How would this change Anakin's destiny, the fate of the Jedi, and the rise of the Sith? Would the Chosen One have fulfilled his role differently, or would the dark side still claim him? Let's open this holocron and dive in. In the original timeline, Qui-Gon Jinn fell to Darth Maul's blade on Naboo, leaving Obi-Wan Kenobi to take on Anakin as his Padawan. But what if that never happened? What if, in a critical moment, Maul realized he was outmatched, facing not just one, but two Jedi working in perfect unison? Instead of pressing the attack, Maul recognizes that the fight is slipping from his grasp. He makes the tactical decision to retreat, leaping away into the depths of the reactor core, knowing he will have another chance to strike. And so, Qui-Gon Jinn survives. With the Sith assassin gone and Naboo victorious, Qui-Gon returns to the Jedi Temple alongside Obi-Wan and Anakin. But the tensions between Qui-Gon and the Jedi Council only grow. Qui-Gon has always followed the will of the living Force, rather than the rigid dogma of the Council, and their refusal to acknowledge the return of the Sith, or to properly train Anakin, frustrates him beyond measure. When the Council once again denies Anakin's training, warning that his future is clouded and full of danger, Qui-Gon makes a bold choice. He denounces the Jedi Order, refusing to let the bureaucracy of the Council stand in the way of Anakin's destiny. If the Jedi will not train the Chosen One, he will do it himself. Word of Qui-Gon's departure spreads quickly, reaching the ears of an old friend, Count Dooku, still a Jedi at this time. Dooku, already disillusioned with the Order, sees this as confirmation that the Jedi have lost their way. He meets with Qui-Gon in secret, intrigued by the boy with the highest midi-chlorian count ever recorded. Dooku offers to train Anakin alongside Qui-Gon, believing that together they can create something greater than the failing Jedi Order. But Qui-Gon hesitates. Something in Dooku has changed. There's an intensity in his eyes, a controlled but undeniable presence of darkness. Though Dooku masks his intentions, Qui-Gon senses the beginnings of what could become a dangerous fall. He politely declines Dooku's offer, though he keeps his former master in mind as a potential ally in the future. With Anakin now fully in his care, Qui-Gon seeks a place to train him away from the influence of both the Jedi and the Sith. He needs a world where Anakin can learn both the light and the dark, to understand the Force in its entirety, rather than the limited perspective of the Jedi Order. One world stands out, Dathomir, a world steeped in both the dark and the light, home to the mystical Night Sisters and the fierce Night Brothers. It is a place feared by both Jedi and Sith alike, making it the perfect hidden sanctuary. But will exposing Anakin to the darkness ultimately help him resist it, or pull him further toward it? Under Qui-Gon's guidance, Anakin's training is vastly different. Unlike the Jedi, who suppress emotions, Qui-Gon teaches Anakin to understand them, to embrace them without letting them control him. Instead of teaching fear of the dark side, he teaches awareness of it, how to recognize its power without becoming enslaved to it. On Dathomir, Anakin learns from the world around him. He watches the Night Sisters manipulate the Force in ways unlike anything taught in the Jedi Temple. He studies the ancient ruins left behind by long-forgotten Force users. He spars with the warriors of the planet, becoming stronger in both mind and body. But is this making him a better Jedi, or something entirely new? One thing is certain. This Anakin is not bound by the same limitations as his original counterpart. He is not shackled by the fear of the dark side, nor is he constrained by Jedi traditions. He is learning to wield the Force in its purest form. But this independence comes at a cost. The Jedi see him as a rogue Force user, a potential danger. The Sith, including Darth Sidious, see him as a wild card, unpredictable, uncontrollable. And as the Clone Wars begin to take shape in the background, one question looms over the galaxy. What will this Anakin Skywalker become? With a completely different master and training philosophy, would Anakin still be drawn to the dark side? Or would Qui-Gon's influence help him truly bring balance to the Force? Could this version of Anakin have prevented the fall of the Jedi? Or would he have created an entirely new order separate from both Jedi and Sith? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think this alternate story would unfold? Would this Anakin be a hero, a villain, or something beyond both? And as always, may the Force be with you.